When was this baby conceived?
October.
October.
We found out in November, so the baby was conceived in November.
October was a good one.
Wow.
Disclaimer. I look like poop because I'm pregnant for the 4th year in a row.
Sure, that's what you want to say. She just was too lazy to get ready today.
No, we just put all 3 babies in bed. I have my freaking, what is this? String of my sweater was being sucked on by a child. Hair pulled on by a child. Forgive me for not getting dolled up.
Well, as you guys can see, we're in our after hours setup right here. So famously known for.
And today, as Pete has so impatiently been waiting for, he wants to do some, why are some upside down? He wants to do some old wives' tales. Since we are waiting, your forehead's cut off. Okay, there, slouch. There we go. Since we are waiting until birth to find out the gender of our baby, we wanted to do some like old wives' tales in the meantime. And since Pete doesn't have any patience, he wants to do it now versus later in the pregnancy.
Well, what I said is we should do it
sporadically.
Now, and do it come like 30 weeks, 35 weeks maybe, but as it gets closer to the due date. But what we got actually was, so forgive me, the printer that we use isn't colored, so we got a Chinese. Oh wow.
No, it'll focus. There you go.
So what we got here is a Chinese gender chart, a Mayan gender chart, and then a checklist. These are all old wives' tales, so this is a checklist of like
cravings,
craving
morning
and stuff
sickness,
like that.
other stuff.
Yeah.
But I believe, like, I don't know the story behind like the Mayan calendar. Did you print out? You printed out a Spanish. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's Mayan, but it's like enero. That's January.
Okay,
what was I saying? No. So the story behind the Mayan calendars, I don't know the story behind it. It's just what ancient Mayans would use.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some relevance to it. I don't really know. I didn't look into it.
I thought the history behind the Chinese gender calendar was or gender chart was cool for anybody that wants to listen to the history of it. I think when I looked it up, it said that like in, what was it? Not medieval, in like ancient China?
It was part of one dynasty that they had. I'm not sure which dynasty it was though.
But it was like what they would use so that they could,
ensure that the boys, so that they could have somebody to be the successor.
So that they could have boys rather than girls. So that the emperors could choose boys to be born rather than girls. So I thought that was interesting. But I know that I think when I was pregnant with Lena, I checked the Chinese gender chart when I was pregnant with her. I think it was wrong.
Yeah, I mean...
It's 50-50, obviously.
Yeah. So. But, I mean, let's try it out and see how accurate it is.
So you wanted to do like the calendars first or the charts first and then like this checklist?
Yeah.
Or like whatever it is?
Yeah, we'll do the checklist last. Okay, so let's start it off. We'll do it the Mayan calendar first. So it's kind of hard to see, but...
It's just a chart that he printed out.
Yeah, so it's black and white, it's not colored. It's supposed to be the ones pointing down are girls, the ones pointing up are boys.
But, yes, I know. But, does what is this? The month of conception?
Yeah, month of conception and age of conception.
Well, I don't know if it was the same concept. Okay, so month of conception. When was this baby conceived?
October.
October.
We found out in November, so the baby was conceived in November.
October was a good one.
Wow. Okay, so...
October,
and you were 24.
23. 23. All right, so October 23.
Boy, oh, girl. Okay, so that's one for girl. It's all good. Mayan calendar, they were wrong about 2012 too, so they're wrong about that. Chinese.
Okay, Chinese gender chart. We're going back to month of conception, October.
Age 24.
Age 23.
Just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
Boy. I wonder how that works. Like, with the same concept, same everything, but yeah, one calendar says boy, the other calendar says girl.
I feel like they just like charted percentages.
Yeah, I mean, that's had to be what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 point for boy, 1 point for girl. All right.
He's team boy, I'm team... I think it's a girl. He thinks it's a boy. We're team whatever, but
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
suspicions of a girl.
So what we're gonna do with this checklist is I'm gonna be reading it off to her, and she's gonna be answering them.
I haven't really read over all of them. It's just like what, like 5?
Yeah, 5. Okay.
5.
So number 1, we'll go with this: sweet or salty cravings.
Sweet or salty?
Yeah.
That's
So
tough.
do you savor like a sweet chocolate?
Do I savor sweet?
Do you savor sweet, chocolatey, sugary food, or something like salt and vinegar, chips, popcorn, something salty?
That's tough.
Which one makes your mouth water?
I've been craving like, I mean, it was my last pregnancy was like this too. I've just been craving like fast food. So I guess
So
salty.
salty? Yeah, I'd say salty. 'Cause that's like,
I
what about
guess
French
salty.
fries? Okay, so.
But then like a smoothie sounds good.
I'd
Okay,
say
we'll go
salty.
salty.
Okay, so
We'll
we'll
go
go salty.
salty.
So, okay. So next, morning sickness. Yes or no?
No. What do
Yeah.
you think? Do you think I had morning sickness? I feel like I didn't have morning sickness as much as food aversions this time around.
Did you feel nauseous or anything? Or did you feel like lightheaded or avoidance to eating in the morning at all?
I had trouble having an appetite. I don't know. I'm just gonna say no.
Okay, so no. Okay, moody or mellow? So are you like constantly
I feel like
aggravated by things, or are you chill?
I feel like that's you answering. Go ahead, answer it. Which one, moody or mellow?
I'd say this pregnancy, you've been surprisingly super mellow.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I wanted to see what you were gonna say.
No, usually
but-
she's super moody typically, but this pregnancy, this past like few months, you've been really mellow, relaxed.
Hold on, but like I feel like I was telling Pete, what was it, like a week ago, when I was like, I feel like this baby, like the energy that this baby gives me is just like so calming. And I like ever since I've been pregnant, like every situation that we've encountered, anything that like the way I just go about things, like I just feel like my mindset and like just my energy is just so like calm. And it's not really like me. Like I'm usually very like a on edge, anxious person. But now I'm just like going with the waves and just happy,
Hey, mellow.
optimistic. I don't know.
Okay. Are you carrying high or carrying low?
I feel like since I'm just starting to show, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, you tell me though.
Carrying low for sure. Yeah, carrying low. For sure, carrying low.
But then like the baby's literally the size of like a what?
I know, but I mean, I feel like it's kind of obvious. Like this is your bump down here. Carrying low for sure.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's hard to tell when the baby's the size of like a, what is it?
I feel like if it was carrying high though, it'd be like up here, like at least like right here. Like,
My
you're carrying
uterus
low.
is down here though. The baby's what
Yeah,
stretched.
but I feel like I've seen you pregnant before, and it was up here more. Like right now, it's down here. Okay, so we're gonna go for low because it's definitely not high in that one. Regardless if you can see it or not, it's definitely not high.
Okay, I want to come back to this one
We'll
in
redo
like
that one.
in like 10 weeks. I want to come back to this one.
Okay, so partner's weight gain. Have I been gaining weight as well?
You think you have?
Okay, I think I have, but there's only one way to tell. I'm gonna go get the scale. I'm gonna go weigh myself real quick. So don't let the
He
people-
weighs himself very often and always says that he's like gaining weight, and he literally looks the same. So We'll have to see. I haven't noticed like any like significant weight gain. I feel like whatever he said, partner's weight gain, like regardless of what that means, I feel like he hasn't. Did you not grab the scale?
I just weighed myself. I wasn't gonna bring it in.
Wow.
Okay, but yes, I'm gaining weight as well. So.
Okay, no. What is your definition of gaining weight? I feel like.
Okay, so what would you say my average weight is? A few months ago, my average weight 155. I went up to 156, 7, whatever, but I'd always end up at 155.
What's crazy is you said what was your average weight, and I was gonna say like 155.
Yeah, now guess how much I just weighed?
161.
Wow, yeah, 161.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like 6 pounds isn't really that significant.
That
Because
is,
I'm
though.
like, you could
For
take
somebody
a
like
really,
me, that is.
I feel like you could take a really large poo and you'd be like, I feel like you within like 5 pounds, like more than 5 pounds is significant. But I'm like, if you were to take a poo, you probably would go back down to like 157 in the morning.
No. I know I've been gaining weight because I've been eating a lot more unhealthy.
I petition to come back to this one also in 10
Okay,
weeks.
yeah, we'll come. But I'm saying like, 2 to 3 pounds, that's average,
I feel like you've always had like your little cravings though.
Yeah, okay, so we'll go back to that one. But to go over the sweet or salty, she said salty, that's a boy. Morning sickness, she said no, that's a boy.
Wait. Morning sickness, no, is a boy?
Yeah. You said no to morning sickness.
Okay, but in the past...
No, don't change it now.
No. I'm just explaining. In the past, I've only had morning sickness with boys. You can say.
Yeah.
With Lena, I had no morning sickness. My past 2 pregnancies, I've had morning sickness, and they've been.
Well, we're going off the checklist. Old wives' tale. So that's 2 for boys. Moody or mellow, boy. 3. Carrying higher low, boy. 4, low. Partner's weight gain would be a girl because I gained weight too. But you said go back to that one. So
I also said go back to carrying low. So.
Well, right now we got 5 to 2 in favor of a boy. 5 to 2. So I think it's pretty certain we're gonna have a boy.
Well, that
Let's
escalated.
get the boy names ready. Okay, so we got one more to do though. This is the it's an old wives' tale. I forget where it originated from, but it's like a fork and a spoon. I think it's pretty cool. It seems pretty fun. It's like you get 2 chairs, you set them up, you put a fork and a spoon underneath the cushions of the chair, and then the pregnant woman goes.
The pregnant person.
I was about to say the pregnant person. I was like, it's not going to be a woman. You sit down on one of the chairs, and whichever one they sit on, if it's a spoon, it's a boy, fork, girl. Yeah, spoon, boy, fork, girl. I'll check again. Spoon equals girl, fork equals boy. Spoon equals girl, fork equals boy. Okay? All right, so close your eyes and get up.
I don't want to
Wait, spoon equals girl, fork equals boy?
Ooh. Spoon equals girl. Spoon equals girl. May the spirits guide me to the spoon.
Alright, ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yep. Okay, so I just put the spoon and the fork under the 2 chairs. And here comes Nisi. So, that's the one you're picking? Okay, so she picked the one that her heart desired. Let's see. What was it?
What do you mean, what was it?
Spoon equals girl?
I don't know. I'll tell you when I see it.
Here we go. Ta-da!
Spoon equals girl.
That was girl? Spoon
Yeah.
equals girl?
Spoon equals girl.
Wow.
My
Okay,
heart.
so that one wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be.
My heart pulled me towards the spoon.
Yeah. Okay, so I say we definitely do some of these ones again in like 10 weeks. The spoon and fork one again to see. We got some other ones planned. We got the peeing and the baby powder or the baby baking soda. And then we got the just swinging the ring over the belly as she gets bigger, and seeing like if it stops or it keeps swinging.
No, it's if it swings back and forth or if it swings
Oh,
in a
okay.
circle.
Oh, okay. So that one, and then we're gonna go over some of the questions again too.
I want to go over some questions, and I think there were some that you like missed. Like, I know acne is one. I don't know like if you have acne or if you don't have acne. My acne this pregnancy, I don't usually have like a lot of pimples, but since I've gotten pregnant, I've had like pimple, 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 pimple.
You still look beautiful.
But yeah, so I don't know what that means, but I'd want to go over more questions. I kind of want to go like come back and like do these questions again and see if like my cravings change like later in the pregnancy. Do cravings change later in the pregnancy? I don't really know.
Who knows?
I
wonder when you're supposed to. I wonder when these old wives' tales checklists you're supposed to ask the questions. Like, is it in the 3rd trimester or 1st trimester?
I would guess like maybe like
Closer to birth.
the beginning of the 3rd trimester.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
But yeah, so well, boy wins. Girl had the more exciting wins, but boy wins because we got the checklist down.
Yeah.
But we'll be back doing this stuff soon. Definitely.
Definitely. We're excited. Since we don't know what we're having, we're excited to do as much as we can to distract ourselves. We're excited to do as much as we can to distract ourselves from the fact that we don't know. As more time goes by, I'm getting like kind of like impatient or just bothered by the fact that I don't know. Like I'm like, I just want to know if I'm right with my like feeling that it's a girl. Usually I go to an ultrasound and then my suspicions would be confirmed. But now I have to wait till birth.
It is what it is. It's fun either way. I'm excited. I could wait.
I'm excited for like the feeling of like what it's gonna be like finding out like at birth.
Yeah.
But just getting to that moment is gonna be a pain.
Yeah, but let us know if you guys have anything that maybe we didn't mention that you think would be a tall tale. What is it? I don't know how you say it, but if you know what.
A telltale?
Yeah, that would signal if she's having a girl or a boy. But
I know there's some creative ones, so.
Yeah, definitely some fun. If you guys got fun ones, let us know because I found this fun. A fork and a spoon.
You just said it wasn't as fun.
A 5-second sitting down to see. No, I just think it's fun doing stuff that's creative. I like people coming up with creative stuff like that. Even if it doesn't mean anything, it's a 50-50 chance. But
we should come up with one of our own.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, sure we can. Why not?
Based off of our like experiences.
Past 4 pregnancies, hey? We got our own experiment to do then. Our own study.
This will be interesting.
Yeah. But okay, so appreciate you guys spending some time with us.
Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe.
If you guys got any ideas, let us know, definitely. If not, just stay tuned because there's definitely more videos coming related to the gender. But on that note,
we'll see you guys next time.
peace.